Hello and welcome everyone to the sprint full demo of Boston Apartments project under course SCR 517 Software Factory being taken by Dr. Findler. This is Amit Sharma from the team Amit Squared, and for sprint 4 our main goal was to cover several user stories that were identified in our sprint review and planning meeting with our sponsor Eric. The team was successfully able to achieve 100% of the work. And to explain what all was achieved, let me just go to our running application and it can be seen more clearly. Our first user story for this sprint was client status radio buttons. So basically what that means is inside the client's menu, we had this radio button which are basically helpful in searching if a client is active or inactive. So basically it acted as a filter for the clients that were being listed below. This functionality didn't used to work before, but with this sprint and the changes accommodated in this sprint, this has been fixed. And as and when the user selects this filter and search the clients, then accordingly all of the clients will be shown in the below list. So let's say I have selected all and I go below, then all of them will be shown. And say if I select inactive and search them, it shows according to the status the relative results. Apart from this user story fix, we also accommodated the location field. So in this, there is a location that shows all of the fields now dynamically. So if I go to a client and say where all location is this client situated in, so it shows all the Abington, Action, Adams, all of these places. So these are being fetched dynamically. Initially, only Abington was hard coded into this, so this is now coming live from the server. Apart from that, there was a status change filter bug. So basically, when the user or admin would change the status here and then filter, then the new record won't be filtered according to the updated status. So let's say I change this user status to inactive and searched in the field for inactive users, then it won't show this field because it was just updated. This was also fixed in this sprint. Apart from that, we have enabled the new landlord functionality. So as you can see on this top, there is a new landlord functionality. So as and when data will be entered here and we hit save, a new landlord will be created. Apart from that, there was a minor bug of redirection to the old server. So basically, whenever the user hit log out and log back in, it would redirect to bostonapartments.com and not the Duo server. So this has also been fixed. Basically, it was redirecting to the old version of the website. Apart from this, one major epic story was image magic that I was working on. So basically, the issue there was the image magic would only accommodate uploading of a few images and not high number of images with bigger size. It would basically crash the website. So there was a requirement of upgrading the image magic server version from 6.1 to the latest one, which is currently 7.0.1. So in this sprint, I took up this task and basically I have upgraded the version, but still there are some testing of the features required to be done, which will be taken up the next sprint. This can be verified if I SSH into the dev server. So let's say we go into dev server, and so basically it is, yeah, so as it can be seen, it has been upgraded to 7.0.10, which is the latest version right now in the release state. Apart from this, there were several amount of non-functional changes basically related to the CSS. So if you see here, the font and the fields are more fitted according to the screen size and they have a better look and feel. So basically resulting in a better UX. So now to get to the state, several tasks and readings were required, which are posted in a log file and research document. An overview of the tasks performed by all the team members are as follows. So this was the sprint 4, and the team, as you guys already know, this sprint, Amit Pandey was the Scrum Master. So in this sprint, me, Amit Sharma, I worked on the analysis of the limitations of the existing feature of ImageMagick servers, which was basically an old version that was a 6.1 version. I noted down the functionality that were basically working on that old version of ImageMagick so as to when the new version would be installed and basically the whole website would be upgraded, those old functions work as well. I upgraded the version of ImageMagick to the latest version, and I tested a few of the features of the application and noted down what all things are not working, and I will be fixing those in the next sprint. When I this sprint worked on adding the service location tag to the create agent table of the admin page that we saw. Apart from that, he worked on adding the service location tag to the manage agent page as well. So basically, two forms have the location tag in them. Apart from that, he did code review of our peers and basically fixed bug for client pages. He tested the location field display and also minor UI updates for enhancing the user experience. Suraj added new landlord registration page. That is the page that we saw for the new landlord function in the demo. He fixed the functionality in the backend for that respective page. He resolved the type filter issue. I also resolved the building filter issue and the location issue in the managed clients. Apart from that, he updated the development server to run without errors. Bhavana and the sprint work on the CSS basically to enhance the look and feel of the application. That were the user experience changes that I explained in the demo. She updated the location filter fix in the client page. Also, the button in the client page was updated by her. She also did listings under each agency in the listing pages. Amit Pandey, the Scrum Master in the sprint, worked on fixing the bugs on US 140 as scripted on Tiger. He also worked on the sync of the DB. He also tested and updated the DB for landlord's listing deletion. And he worked on testing the parser for Craigslist and also the API for the same. So that were all the tasks that were done by the team members. Apart from that, if I move over to the Scrum board, so this was the sprint 4 and this is how a burn down chart looks like. It's a bit not proper this sprint because of the late meetings and the midterms of every team member this week. But we were able to achieve all of the tasks on time for this sprint, and there were no spillovers as it can be seen here in the backlog items. So these are all the updates and the issues that we had this sprint. All of them are in the closed state. And that are all the things we achieved in this sprint. So thank you for listening to the sprint for demo of Amit, Team Squared Amit. And if there are any questions, please let us know.